G'day guys, Peter Mack here, the struggling grappler, and today I'm here with Reese and we're going to talk about knee ride. G'day guys, Peter Mack here, and today we're going to talk about knee ride. And as a smaller, older and thinner opponent, I've really found that has helped my side control game develop and move up, and how it's helped me control people and really transform my game when I'm on top. So let's have a bit of a look at it and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So we've got Reese laying down here. We'll just come forward a bit, mate. It's down here, there we go. So I'm in side control, and generally if I'm going to get to knee ride, or generally if we start in side control, if I stay here too long, a younger, stronger person, he's going to get his grips and he's going to eventually get out and get me back into guard of some sort, whether it be closed guard, or if I hang out here too long, he might trap my right leg and get me in half guard, and those things are going to lead to me going backwards when I'm on top and I should be going forwards. So instead of hanging out here too long, what I'm going to do is my left hand, my thumb is going to come in and grab the back of his collar right behind his neck, level with his spine. My right hand is going to come by the hip and grab his belt. I'm going to pop up, and a lot of the time when we're rolling, as I feel him start to get his grips ready to escape, he grabs my shoulder and hip, I'll use his energy as I feel him start to push to pop up. So we'll look at that again. As he starts to push, I can use that to help me come up into knee ride. Now my foot is tucked right across and hooked around his waist. Haven't got my knee driving into his belly. I'm surfing across his belly here, and I've still got my left hand in the grip, and my right hand is on his knee to start with. As a stabilising position, I can pull up hard, and if he tries to start moving around from here, I can really hold this position quite good. We come back a little bit, but there's no point in trying to go a strength for strength thing there, because as time goes on, he's going to win that, and my position is going to become vulnerable and fall apart. So from here, if I do start to feel it fall apart, I can drop my hip back down and slide back into side control, bringing my knee up against his hip and trapping his hip. So we're here, he's moving around, I feel like I'm going to lose it. I slide down, facing towards him with my hip filling that space, and then square back up into short base with my knee coming into his hip. And as we go on with this, I've got many submissions from here. If I've still got my hand in the collar, thumb in, I can get 4-finger grip in, bring my elbows together, left knee is going to wipe his arm around as I get a baseball bat choke. If he's pushing up in towards me with his arms, straight away I'm going to think about a near arm bar with here, grab behind the tricep, slide my right knee leg up, left one overneath to get a squeeze, and drop back for the arm bar. If he starts pushing at my knee, my right hand's going to scoop under his arm, lift up, step around, and come back for a far arm bar. And there's a few other things we can do from there, but they're just a couple of my favourite ones. Now as we go on with this position, there's one escape we get taught in our syllabus here that is really effective, and I'll get Reese to show you this. I've got a solid knee right here, I'm surfing on top. He grabs my knee first to stop me running around, grabs my belt with a stiff arm, and he'll hip away and get to his knees and either push me forward or go back. And that's a really effective way of dealing with my knee ride. Another one is he might control my right foot and push it in between his feet and catch a quarter guard, which can help slow me up. So I need to be aware of those two things as this is going on. If I am in knee right and I start to feel him getting set up for this escape, I'm going to drop down. My elbow is going to come across his hip here. As he starts trying to hip away, I'm going to follow him and stay with him so the escape doesn't continue and him get separation with me and the knee right fall apart. So if we come back just a little bit, please, Reese. So we'll start that one more time from the beginning. I'm in side control. My left hand grabs around the back of his collar with thumb in, the collar deep. My right hand grabs around his hip and belt, forearm across his waist. As I feel him wanting to start to push me away, use his energy to pop up. If I'm super quick, I could trap this arm and come back for the armbar. But what I generally like to do is surf here. My foot is level with his shoulders. There's a rudder out here. I'm controlling on my opponent. And as a drill, if you're practicing with someone, it's good to come forward and flick from side to side, just to get used to moving around and get the bottom person to shift around a bit. And this can help make our knee right a lot more secure. I can also grab his collar here. It doesn't have to be down behind here. I can pull that up hard as I grab his gi, and if he starts to try and move around there, this can be very difficult for him to get me off. And I can also quite easily go to mount from this position. So, okay guys, I've found that knee right at probably the 6 months part of my jiu-jitsu was a transforming stage in my game where I started to get a little bit more on top on people, get a little bit more aggressive, and I found that knee ride was that position that gave me the edge and mobility to have a little bit of fun on top. I wouldn't always hold it and I'd lose a position from time to time, but by continually going back to it, I've now become quite good at that knee ride position, and I'm sure if you give it a go and stick with it, you will too. Okay guys, from Reese and myself, we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. For more videos, click here. To subscribe to this channel to get all of our awesome videos, click here. And if you'd like to have our hour-long series for free on footlocks and how to defend footlocks and leg attacks of all kinds, please click here. I'm Coach Tom, guys. I'll see you next time.